Hello and welcome. My name is Ash, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Ash Knows Travel, where we go over everything travel. And today we are doing a live travel advisor training for setting up your EVO site. Now, originally it was going to be marketing your deals on the EVO site. That's what I was scheduled for. But currently, the deals are not showing up on the site. And I've been in contact with Archer to figure out what's going on, and they're working on it. So instead, we're going to do a little bit of a reschedule, and I'm just going to go over how to update the entire site. Because regardless of when it's in play, you always want to make sure that you have your site updated. And I'm going to kind of go into different things and what you can do in it. But you guys, I don't know if you know this, but after so many times of them looking you up for Travel Advisor, that site gains a little bit of SEO, which means they can find it. So you want to make sure that it's tip-top shape for in case anybody comes along, because it does have a booking portal inside of it. So let's go ahead and remove all of this fancy stuff on the screen so we can go and take a look at our EVO site. While I'm doing that, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you guys can get updates on when I go live. And also just to provide a little bit of like shout out support, right, for doing these lives for you guys. I appreciate that. So here I am already dived into the Evolution back office, and that's where we're going to start. So make sure you log into your back office so we can go exactly the same way as we go through all of this. I will tell you that I will be leaving out of my studio. So if you write anything in the chat, I will not be able to see it until the end of the training. So I'm not ignoring you. Okay. So here I am on the site. Once you log into your back office, you can log in by visiting myevolutiontravel.com. But once you're into your back office, today we're going to go to the part that says My Travel Site. Once you click on it, it will look like this here. Of course, mine's already fully decked out because I told you never know who can see your site. So you always want to have it in tip-top shape. And I have it already decked out, and I'm going to explain exactly how I did that today, because once you have it up there, they can go in and book automatically, and you want them to use that link, right? So I'm going to have everything kind of shown here. This is where technically the deals would go that I'm going to explain today, but they are not popping up right now. But they can still go in here and do a plan your trip, or even look at these cool blogs that they have written by Archer Travel. So let's go ahead and go to our version of this by making sure that we're logged in. It'll say log in if it's not, and then clicking on dashboard. So everything that I'm going to go over today, of course, can be found written right here in the user guide. It goes over all the different parts that you can technically do inside of the website and just in the commissions tab or profile tab in general. Today, we're just going to go over different things that you can go into when it comes to updating. So first off, right off the bat, we'll click on that part that says edit profile. Inside the edit profile, you have the options of going in there and putting in all of our stuff so that it shows on the screen. Now, right off the bat, we have, of course, our first and last name, right? The email. This is actually really, really important. Now, a lot of us put our business, totally fine, but whatever you email you plan on putting, all right? That email that's listed there is where your travel inquiries and your commission inquiries go. It does not have to be the email that is listed in the back office, but it does have to be an email that you use often. You can see it's just my name and Gmail. It's not my business email. I do have a business email, but I get emails faster on my Gmail, and that is where I need to see them. I can always go back and reply through my business, but I don't want to miss anything that comes through there, especially when it comes to commissions, right? Inquiries are one thing, we need that too, but the commissions, I never want to miss an email about that. So I always make sure that I put this there so I can get updated right here, okay? This part right here, this is what determines your link. This evotravelagent.com/username, that is your link, okay? Whatever you put here is how they find you. Now, for me, I put Ash Knows Travel because I get the most hits off of my YouTube channel. I want it to populate with my YouTube. So I put that here, okay? Now, in here, of course, you want to make sure that you have an accurate phone number listed. But you're gonna notice something really weird about my profile. Did you notice it already? Whose address is this? Archer Travels. So let me explain. A lot of people come to me and they get nervous about putting their address on their site because they're afraid that it's going to list. If you are that way, I feel like I'm that way too. I just think it's weird that it's going to have it. It doesn't list it at all. Okay. I just think it's weird they asked for it. I don't know why. I think it's just part of the form. They probably didn't edit it. Okay. It doesn't ever show up ever. But in this sake, I do put Archer's address. If you need it, it's 2941 Foothill Boulevard, La Crescenta, California, 91214. I put this in here every single time because when I go back to update it, it always prompts me for an address. If you don't want to put anything there, you can refresh it again. And when you refresh it again, it will give you the option to kind of do it without the address. But I just put it in there so it stopped asking me. Okay. Facebook page, YouTube page, and then this part right here. Now, I feel like this part, I'm going to kind of go in and make it a little bit longer. I'll do that on ChatGPT with you guys. But I just feel like this part is really kind of where we can bring them home. And I don't take advantage of it myself. This is something I pulled from ChatGPT, but my ChatGPT knows me very well. So I'm going to go back in real quick and kind of show you how I do my bios, and so that you guys can kind of get an idea. The more you put here, the more details you cover here, the better chances you have. Something bland like this, like I can just put in here. A while there, I had something that I did over 3 years ago, okay? So this is where our bread and butter is, so we need to update this. So let me pull up ChatGPT real quick and then switch over to it. I'm going to go in and copy the current bio that I have here, and then I'm going to kind of give you guys a little bit of taste of what you can do differently. Okay, so hello, I need to update my bio on my Evolution website for travel booking. Got to be clear. Now, here is the current one, but I want them to know more about my history. No, history, woo, wild experience. There we go. Knowledge and what I can do for them. I also want to put hashtags, yeah, to help drive SEO. Include one for my business and, oops, spelled that wrong. Oh well, my YouTube, which for me is Ash Knows Travel. All right. Hey, if we can get a booking and this is all it takes, we're getting a booking. Ooh, that's what I'm telling you. This is why I put it in ChatGPT. I could never write something this nice. All right, let's read it. Meet your travel expert. That's right. Ashley Albancali. Now, hi there. I'm Ashley, founder of Travel with Ash. I've been helping clients, blah, 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 for over 13 years. Hands-on experience, Caribbean, Mexico. Yes, okay. It's telling them what I specialize in, where I book. As an IATAN accredited travel professional, okay, we work directly with suppliers, best value, insider perks, stress-free planning, all your tailored travel. Okay, nice. You can also catch me sharing real travel tips, resorts. Ooh, look, it even referenced my Ash Knows Travel. Let's create the perfect itinerary. Ready to start planning? Let's go. Now, is it going to let me put all of that in there? It doesn't have any restrictions. Let's copy it. I want those hashtags. Give me those hashtags. Okay, gonna swap back over now to where we were. Let's see what it lets me do. Oh, I didn't say no. Yeah, this is great. This is fantastic. This is what I would suggest for you guys. Now, of course, you can always come to my channel. I'll put it in the description so you guys can see it and just kind of get an idea of what you want. ChatGPT, something like this that fits you. But this is something that my ChatGPT has built over time because I talk to it a lot. We work together every day, all day, every day. Okay. And you guys can do something like that too. Just be friends with it, you know, ChatGPT. And it kind of builds this nice thing, right? This is great. We love this. All right. So keep going. Now, the last part on the back office here, not back office, on the dashboard here for your profile is the password confirmation. If this is your first time ever setting up your website and you catch this video, please make sure that this matches your back office. I'm going to tell you why. Your back office is going to eventually save into your computer. And when it saves into your computer, it's going to want to put that old password in, and it's going to confuse it because of the agent ID. Make them the same passwords because you're going to forget which one you changed. Trust me, I've been here for 3 whole years. I've seen it. Okay. Now, lastly is the photo. A lot of people struggle with this photo when they're updating it. If it does not fit, Google or ChatGPT, search it, whatever, there are free photo resizers. That's the problem. It needs to be a smaller file size. If you have Canva Pro, make it into an Instagram post on Canva Pro and it will fit. If you don't have Canva Pro, you can technically still do this by picking the flyer type that you want. Like if you search in the templates and pick like Instagram post, create a blank one and then slap the photo in there, it still should work. Okay. But you can resize your photos to make them a smaller file and it will fit. That is why it doesn't work. Okay. If it still looks funny when you upload it, just go in there and make sure that you get it a little bit smaller to fit in there or choose a different photo. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and click update profile because, well, that was a lot. And always after you update profile, it has to be green. If it's red, that means it didn't save. Okay. So let's go look at that real quick. I want to see what it did. Do you see how my photo's a little off? I could technically resize it a little bit, but I don't. Oh, wow. Perfect. Yeah. It's going to fix itself because the deals are going to come back in here and it's going to remove it. But this is fine with me. This is great. And it's going to move it over too, but it probably won't look the exact same because I'm logged into it. Okay. So they probably won't see it the way I see it. But hey, this works. This is a lot. I need them to know about me. That's exactly what it does. So perfect. All right, now let's move into the other parts of the dashboard that you can do for your website. So dashboard again. Then we're going to go to profile and then photo gallery. Now, I personally don't have any photos up here. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't. You can go in and view your gallery and upload photos, but you have to technically go in and approve the photos that are posted. And they're supposed to be photos of your clients, but if you don't have that or if your clients are comfortable with that, then just go in there and upload photos of yourself or just photos in general. Works great. Okay. You don't have to put any in there if you don't want to. I don't use this feature. I probably could, but I'd have to go find a bunch of photos of me, you know, on the beach or something, on a cruise or something, right? And that's what I would put in there if I were in there, right? So there's that part. And then the recommended specials. So I kind of cheat on these recommended specials. I'm going to be honest with you. I cheat a little bit on them. They're technically supposed to be like mock bookings. Okay. And if you don't update them where they're supposed to be, but they're not right now, but where they're supposed to be, they will automatically put deals for you. And I think that's why it's down. I think it's updating the deals. So that's okay. So I like to feature my own deals. Okay. Here are my 2 specials. And guess where I get them from? Right there. You can see it. What is this? Royal Caribbean. What is this? This is vacation, our Vax Vacation Access. This is actually, I believe, FunJet, to be exact. But I go in here and I take these. Now I can show you exactly how I do them so you know exactly what to do. But when I finish this, it's still not going to show up on the profile. Okay. It might update by the time you catch this video. But if you're watching this live with me right now as we go through this, it's not going to show on the video. Okay. So I'm going to go in. Let me pull up real quick. I'm going to pull up my Google Docs because this is what I do every month when there's a new sale. I technically will make an entire flyer, or not flyer, but it's like an entire thing for the deals for that month. Let me see. Like I have a lot of stuff in here. Oof. Should be like deals. Where's my deals? This one's the one I did, but I want to show you what I normally do every month. Here we go. So I have June travel deal post that I do. I also have June. I don't know where my July one is. I don't know where it went. Maybe it's the same one. But in here, this is what I do for like every month. I put these deals together. I get these out of Vax Vacation Access under ALG Vacations, ALGV 360. Did you get that? ALG Vacations and Vax, and then ALGV 360. They will give you these flyers. They'll give you this post. They give you all of this, okay? Now I have another training where I do this. It's called online supplier content that you can use right now. That's where I get this from. But I go through all of them. Now they're technically the same, but they're different flyers. So I take them so I can rotate them throughout the month. Okay. I come in here too and I get cruises. I got Royal Caribbean, and then they had that buy one get one 60% off deal. They have the same deal every month. Carnival, all the above. Okay. But for this particular setting, I went ahead and kind of made it smaller for you guys so that I could actually share it with you. Okay. So I will make sure I give this to you guys by the end of the training. Or I can go now. Hold on. Let me go to my studio. 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. All right, I'm gonna go in my studio real quick and I'll post it in the chat for you so that you can have it. All right. You should have it. If it's not, it's loading because my studio is connected to the chat, but it's like I have to process it. So if it doesn't populate, give it a few minutes, it'll be there. Okay. But you should have it now. So this is just a Google Doc with the 2 deals. Okay. I went and chat GPT'd that deal, like whatever it described for the deal right here, I copied it and then put it into chat GPT for it to give me a post like this. Nice. Nice. Right. So then I take it and I go over to obviously our EVO website. So we're back on the EVO website. We're under recommended specials and now we're going to edit it. So if I were to click edit, it looks like you can do both at the same time actually. Okay. So one right here, one here. And when you do these side by side like this, you have to make sure you hit update for both of them. I have found this out the hard way. Okay. So basically, give me 1 second. Sorry. Somebody keeps messaging me while I'm on a training. Not very nice. Rude. Do not disturb. Okay. There we go. So what I like to do is I will come in and I kind of make it a little bit different than most people do. You can go in and technically do like any kind of mock booking, right? You can put a photo of whatever, like if you go to Cancun, put a photo of Cancun. And then the title of it, the location would be Cancun, departure dates, how many people, the price, etc. Right? But I don't like to do that because then I have to go in there and update it every few days. And that's just a lot of work for me. If you want to do that every few days, great, go for it. I don't like to. So sometimes I will put my affiliate links in here and I'll put the affiliate link at the bottom so they can just book it. And then like Virgin Voyages, Viator, stuff like that. And then other times I will come in and just do deals like this so I know it's done for the entire month. So this is the Vax one. And then here is the family vacations, which is Royal Caribbean. Buy one, get one, 60% off. Plan early, save big. Here's a little location. The location I actually just put in my own kind of stuff. Okay. And then departure dates. This is the booking dates for them. This is the earliest they could have booked it. Well, I guess this doesn't. I put the July 19th, but technically should have been like this, right? Hello. All right. So this is when you can go in here and book it. 12/30 is the ending date for them to be able to travel for this deal, for both of the deals. I left the price empty and then I put in all of the details here. And I put what? Hashtags so I can help build, SEO. So, see what I mean? If you update one, you have to go update the other. I don't know why it does that, but there we go. So now they're both updated. Excuse me. And then technically they should go automatically on the website, but that is not working at the current time. So after you update them, and you have to go in, I'll show you one more thing once they figure it out. You see how it says remove from profile? You can feature 2 specials at a time, but you don't have to. So you can come in and hit feature and it will turn both of them off or unfeature it if you only want to do one deal at a time. Okay. So that's technically all you can really do inside of the website. The website also serves another purpose for the commissions hub. So you can view your commissions, the paid ones submitted, and even where your commission is. But of course, that's for a different training. But the most part, where you go into your website, because I always tell you guys, we deal with 3 sites, right? First is going to be our back office, then our website, which is also where we keep our commissions, and then everything Archer Travel is where, and the Travel Cafe. So you will use this site often, but you just want to make sure it's always updated just in case somebody comes across it. And after this training, you should be fully updated for at least the month of July. So you have to go back in there and fix your specials or anything like that. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead now, head to my studio to make sure that you guys got this deal thing that I sent out. And if you have any questions, but that's all I really have for you guys for today. I do have a presentation in a little bit, so I can't stay on for too long. But I do hope you guys are enjoying these trainings. Make sure you give me the feedback, share the love, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And next week, I will be back with even more trainings at the same time, at the same place. So I will see you guys then. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head over now to my studio and put on some background music. If you have questions, please feel free to ask them there. And I'll be there to help. So let's go.